You ever wondering what to do when your muscles are super sore after a workout? Trying to figure out, what am I supposed to eat? What am I supposed to drink? Am I supposed to have that chocolate milk? How do I handle this delayed onset muscle soreness? And that's called DOMS, and it usually comes about every 2 days after a really tough workout. And when you do legs, it really sucks too, because you just really feel like your legs are monster boulders and you can barely walk. But I've been in the fitness industry for over 25 years. I started in 1991, and I've used a lot of the different companies' products for all supplementation, and I still use other companies' products. So I am a Beachbody coach, and I use a lot of Beachbody's products. I mean, that's why it made sense for me to be a coach, because I was using their products. I was referring people to go buy their products, so it only made sense for me to be a coach to help people with the products. But I still use other companies' products for certain things. For instance, a branched chain amino acid, I'll use a different company's. But I've tried many different companies, protein powders, energy drinks, post-workout, a lot of different things throughout the years. But when Beachbody had their results in recovery shake, honestly, it was the best. It tasted so good. It was orange flavored, and honestly, I'm going to tell you a secret of what it did. If you drank too much and you drank R&R right before going to bed, that next day you would wake up perfectly fine. You would never feel anything of the effects of the alcohol that you had. So it was a hangover cure, actually, too. It was so good. And then people always complained about it having so many sugars and so many calories and so many carbs in it. And you know what? It did. But I just said, you know what, I don't care. It's good for this. And I didn't use it every time after my workouts. You got to plan. You don't need to use them after every workout, unless you're really crushing it every time, like say training for a show or something. But they discontinued it. And it's like, bummer. And they came out with a brand new supplementation line, the Performance line, and it's really, really solid good. Really solid good. Yeah, it's very natural, and there's no artificial flavoring. I can't say them for all of the products. I know, for instance, with the Energize, which is the pre-workout, there isn't. And that's some things you want to consider and look into, is what artificial preservatives and fake ingredients are people putting in those products, especially the sweeteners. Be super careful about that. So I'm an elite coach. What an elite coach is, it's a few rare percent in the company that consistently achieve every month in growing their business, but more importantly, developing their team to be able to be successful. So obviously, good for you if you become successful, but it's not that good if you don't make other people have success either. So by being an elite coach, I think there's around 200 coaches, and there are over 450,000 coaches within Beachbody. So as an elite coach, we get some special perks, and a lot of them are, we get the workouts, a little sneak peek before the new workouts are actually released to the public, and we get special gifts and parties and a lot of special things for us, a lot of good promotion too. But this was one of the sweet ones too. So they give you products to try before they're actually available. And guess what? They came out with a brand new Results in Recovery. Here it is. So I got it because I'm an elite coach. Here is the packaging. It is part of the Performance line. And guys, I want to go through. So this is the pamphlet that came with it. I'm going to read it for you just so you have an understanding what things mean. But this was brand new to me. I just found out that we came out with it, and then all of a sudden this was in my mailbox. I was like, well, this is pretty sweet. So I'm kind of learning about this for the first time. So just to give you a history, it says, you loved P90X, Results in Recovery formula, but things changed. Science has evolved, and we now know so much more about the human body and what it responds to and adapts to in exercise, as well as what needs to recover faster and more effectively. So obviously, you can't keep using old technology or old science when it comes to supplementation. So that's another thing to consider when you are still using brand old products that have been around forever. They're probably still keeping a lot of the preservatives in the product so it can sit on shelves. Be very careful about that. So that's why they developed the Performance Recover. But we didn't change everything about the recovery formula. We still kept the orange flavor. Yum. And I haven't tried this yet. I'm going to do it with y'all. And to prove it to you, it's still delicious, as well as so much more effective. Here's a free sample. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so just a little bit of facts. Science shows you can rely on your post-workout diet for glycogen recovery. Clinically tested phytonutrients from pomegranate extract, which can help reduce exercise-induced muscle soreness, speed muscle strength, and recovery. NSF certified for sport, assures it contains no substances banned by athletic organizations. So it's really important if you especially are in competitions for fitness, bodybuilding, or any type of sport or athlete where you're tested and that you're not using supplementation or enhancing drugs. So when it's NSF certified, that proves that this is legit and legal and not, you know, crap that you're putting in your body. All right, so I'm going to go through some of the facts about what's in this. I'm going to go through this graph for y'all. So here we go. This is the exciting part. I'm so excited. Why am I geeked out about recovery? All right, here's the difference so you can see what the difference. So the old R&R had 10 grams of protein. This one has 20. The old one had 5 grams of amino acids. This one has 10. The old one for branched chain amino acids had 2.5 grams, and this one has 4 grams. Lower carbohydrate levels. So the old one had 40 grams of carbohydrates. This one, 10 grams of carbs. 10 grams of carbs and lower calories. The old R&R had 220, and this one, 130. This is so good. This is so good. 130. This is so good. Go through a little bit of the ingredients so you can see how it's sweetened, because sweetener is super important here. So other ingredients is beet sugar is the first ingredient for other ingredients added on here. Natural orange flavor with other natural flavors. Citric acid, sodium citrate, xanthan gum, I think xanthan gum's another thing, stevia leaf extract, so that's another sweetener. So 2 natural sweeteners, no white cane, pure cane sugar, so you can't even look at the grams on that. Potassium citrate for sugars. So you're gonna read on here, has 7 grams of sugars. I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. You already know that it's not like normal white sugar to white sugar. It's not the same. It's because it's the sweetener gram is by beet cane sugar and stevia leaf extract. So that already tells you something. But your body needs sugar to repair. So you can't omit all sugars. And as long as you're using great sources of sweeteners and sugars, then your body is going to use that to repair your muscles. So you need that for fat loss, for muscle repair, in which we want more muscle because more muscle burns more calories when we sleep. Okay, so I am going to mix this up. It says it speeds muscle recovery, promotes lean muscle synthesis, combat exercise-induced muscle soreness, improve muscle strength recovery. Well, I'm super hoping this tastes awesome because I'm so excited. Wouldn't it be funny if after I come back, I'm like, well, this sucks. After all that hype, let's see what happens. Okay, mix it up. First glances and first smells, you couldn't smell, but it does smell different. So it doesn't smell as, it smells lighter. This is hard to explain. It's like a lighter, powdery smell. Oh, that's so hard to explain. It's not as granular smell. Do you know the difference of what I'm talking about? There's like a fluffy powder smell, and then there's a granular, like compare a flour type to a white sugar type smell. You know how that would smell different? Oh, so hard to explain. So I'm like, uh-oh, we'll see. The color is different. Now you can't really see. I am in a hotel, and the reason why I'm taking this now, actually, I am competing in the World Championships for Taekwondo, ATA, and I worked out today, and I've practiced a lot with my forms, so I want to make sure my muscles are ready to go to compete for the world title. This is darker, so the color is not bright orange, and that's a good sign because bright orange means there's artificial flavoring in it and artificial coloring too. So this, it's more like a mustard, not like it's more like a Grey Poupon mustard color. That's kind of what the color is on this. And you can't really tell again because I got hotel lighting right here. But that kind of scares me. And it's more Grey Poupon. All right, let's give it a shot. Ugh, I didn't mix it up enough. Ugh. I didn't have one of those things inside, you know, break it down. It's great. I mean, it's not as awesome as the other one. So I'm going to be honest, but the other one's not even available anymore, and the other one wasn't as great for you. This one is a lot better. So I'm sure I'll get used to it, but it's not as sweet. The other one was like creamsicle sweet. This is, oh, I'm also using warm water. That could probably be the other problem too. I drink warm water for my bones and my muscles. That's what my acupuncturist tells me to do. So I guess what this tastes like comparative to the old one is that the old R&R was more sweet, thinner, and more like a drink, a fruity drink, like a juice drink, more like that. This one is more denser, so it's more like a shake type drink. So it's not as thick as a shake, but it's denser. And it probably would be a lot better if I had ice and also warm water, or not warm water, cold water. I'm excited about this. Obviously, I'm going to use this, especially on times where I'm going to be really sore or I need to make sure my muscles are ready to go. And so I'm excited that we have this again, especially when I go on vacation with my friends and we hang out on the beach and have our little cocktails all day long. This will be nice to have. All right, so if you are not working with a coach and you want me as your Beachbody coach, come on over. You can go over to coachdwyer.com and you can join free. So you can create a free membership with Beachbody and use a lot of their training resources on a website, log your workouts, create meal plans, all that type of stuff. You can do that for free. Just go to coachdwyer.com and click on join. If you like to work out, make sure you like this video quick, and also feel free to subscribe. But as a coach, we of course get all the products 25% discount, and if I sell it, so hey, if you buy one, I make 25% commission off of it. It's better than telling someone to go to, you know, those mass stores and you don't make anything of it because you are referring people to go buy, you know, product of theirs. I build this as a business, and I help build a team, and I help teach people how to be able to build a business at home around health and fitness, helping support yourself with health and fitness, but also helping support other people. And that's what I focus on, and I've been able to do that for many years with great success. So if you want to learn about how can you be a coach too, because anyone can be a coach. Anyone could be a coach. You could be a coach just to get the discounts on the products, or if you want to be a coach because you want to start to build a business with it and help other people and also build a team with it, that's the option too. So feel free to go to thecoachedge.com and just fill out a quick little questionnaire so I can get to know you a little bit, and I'll reach out to you. But thanks so much for watching, and I'm excited about this, and I will give you more updates. Be sure to follow me on Facebook if you want to check in with me more. Facebook.com/Coach Dwyer.